Let's face it, life isn't easy. If you're stuck in a bad relationship, betrayed or afraid of tomorrow, financially insecure, or desperate for a breakthrough, you've come to the right place. Dr. Carmen Harra is a renowned psychologist, intuitive, relationship expert, and best-selling author, and she's here to give you the miracle guidance you need. Her new call-in show, Miracle Guidance for Everyday Life, offers profound wisdom, practical advice, daily exercises, and empowering predictions, all for you. Dr. Harra's show aims to eliminate everyday problems, big and small, with topics like healing your relationships, reclaiming your power, achieving better health, dealing with loss, and so much more. Regain the joy, stability, and fulfillment you deserve to feel. Tune in to Miracle Guidance for Everyday Life with host Dr. Carmen Harra, live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, and find the answers you've been looking for.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Miracle Guidance. I'm your host, Carmen Harra. So excited to be with you today and with my wonderful producer, Christopher. And I'm going to ask you a question. Is it your time? Because there is a time for everything, and everything in time. And as we are very busy human beings, we struggle with the concept of time. We want certain things to happen today and delay others from happening indefinitely. But time is indifferent to our frustration. We're the ones we have to abide by the time's rules, not the other way around. And the more we apply the wisdom of divine timing, the more we can use time to our advantage. Then we recognize that not just any time is conducive to change, but that there are instances when our efforts won't yield results no matter how hard we try. We also spring into action when the right season rolls around to manifest our desires. So what is your time right now? Are you in the ideal year to start a project, to start a new relationship, or to begin a new chapter in the book of your life? That's why I think that this topic is so powerful, it's so relevant. So I want you to participate and be part of the show by calling in 202-570-7057. And tonight we are going to look into this divine timing. If there is one thing we cannot control, it's time. It does not speed up for us, it does not slow down for us, and it is never bends to our will. It never bends to our will. Every day another sun rises and every night another sun sets, indifferent to our desire and frustration. And it feels like we're stuck. It feels like it's the same old, same old, same old. Do you feel this way? So the best thing we can do is work with time to manifest our dreams. As I always say, timing is everything and everything in time. This is one of my favorite quotes that I wrote myself. But because we don't understand the true nature of time, we pass each day in a constant battle with time. We say things like, I need to get the work done today. I wish to make him commit right now. I want this problem to end immediately. I want this to be done right now. So truly, time is one of our biggest struggles. We have trouble forgetting our past, coming to terms with our present, or feeling at ease with our future. So all too often we live outside of time or in the wrong time. So worrying about the past or worrying about the future or wishing that the good old days would come back or that the future will be better is just distracting us from what is happening in the present. It's important to learn the truth about time and that how necessary it is not to stress about it. So trying to work against the divine timing in our life is like trying to walk against the strong wind. You'll just be blown backwards. But when you use the universal time to your advantage, the wind is blowing from behind you, pushing you forward in the right direction. So that's when time is on your side. So understanding when the universe supports certain actions versus when it urges you to be patient, can help you make the best decision possible. So interestingly, each of us is experiencing a different time right now, or each of us is looking at time from a different understanding, and that's completely right. We have a unique time that is influencing every element of your life. So each year around your birthday, that time changes. We used to say that things change right around your birthday. And a new energy dictates the course of events. So some years are perfect for change, others are perfect for finding love, and others are just standing still and are years of reflection when nothing is happening. So when, I'll get your calls, we'll look into what is your time and what is your time saying right now, and I'll help you navigate through it in terms of reaching your goals, because we all pretty much have similar goals. So no matter what year you find yourself in, the first thing you must do is be at peace with what? With time. This is a tremendous wisdom to adopt, because I guarantee that it will change your life drastically. For instance, you have to learn the art of living in the present, enjoying what's in front of you in every moment, making the best of what is given to you today, and working with the resources that you have available. Meanwhile, being in tune with the art of time will help you, develop your skills, and you'll create that self-mastery. You will be rewarding yourself, and the reward is invaluable, because it's called peace of mind and a greater understanding. So if you have this understanding about time, then everything looks different. After all, you exist in this very moment. You don't exist an hour ago. You don't exist 2 weeks from now or a year from now. So if you have trouble reminding yourself about the present, I will tell you there are ways to embrace the art of the present by not trying to escape the moment, because your present may be extremely important. But your present might also involve struggling, confusion, trying to evade a situation and trying to resolve it. So how you live in the moment, accepting that's what's happening with a calm mind and in a very courageous heart. Fighting the tide will always make you sink. Think a little bit. If you fight, you will sink. Relinquish your resistance and fear, as these emotions only prolong your problem. You'll be surprised that if you know to be patient, you will overcome. So your obligation to be present holds true through both good and bad, to stand tall and to face this moment. So this is the way to embrace the moment, by not trying to escape the moment. Embracing your pain. It's okay to feel pain. How many of you are calling me and telling me about your problem that is associated with suffering? So let your pain come and go. Allow it to run its course with no hesitation. So, because after pain subsides, resilience resurfaces. And while you're going through embracing the pain and trying to live in the moment and embracing the moment, you ground yourself. You refocus on the present. So that's very positive, to sit and stand tall with your feet planted firmly into the ground and clear your mind. So these are, I think, words of wisdom that I want you to embrace, because this is the way you protect a better future. Because no matter what's going to happen, you can always choose to envision something positive coming out of the situation. So you also have to perform actions that are reflective of the good things that you are planning. So you always have to go back and remember what didn't go wrong. So in order for you to project what I always said, reality reflects what the mind projects. In order to achieve that, you always have to observe over the bad and admit the good. Like we used to say that even in the worst situation, there is something good. So reminding yourself all the time that you are divinely protected and spared from something truly bad happening. So in this way, you will welcome new joys in your life. And in this way, you will make the necessary changes that will help you pay attention and remaining present and taking action. So there's no better feeling that after a difficult ordeal in your life, you have the potential to move on and not to be afraid to make the improvement and to move to a different location, to find a better job, to find new friends, to find a new partner. Because staying stuck, as you know, it means you revert constantly to your past. So you have to seek the possibility. But let me go to your phones and let's start talking about the topic and about your problems. And I am so grateful that I have you. I'm going to start with my first caller. Then Jonathan, Elena, Leilani, Kimberly, all of you hold on the line. But my first caller is from Canada. Chera Stella. Hi, my dear. How are you?
Hi, Carmen. I'm okay, and thank you so much for taking my call.
Absolutely.
This is very special
Yes.
to me, and I'm in a really big need of an advice. And I have to say that this is my second time when I asked you. First time years ago, you gave me always the right advice. So years ago, you advised me. You advised me to get. You told me I'm going to get a job very close to my house, which it happened. I think 2 years after you told me that. And I got a job. I'm in my third year there, but I started to be unhappy there. And I feel like I want to change.
Stop here.
Yeah.
You're unhappy there for what? Because you don't think you operate at your potential, because you think the environment is not right or has some toxicity, because you think the people are not treating you the way you deserve, because you're not well paid.
Yeah.
Which of these reasons is the right reason that makes you feel not in your right element over there?
The main reason is the financial one. I'm underpaid. I finished in the meanwhile my master. Yeah. And let's say I'm a teacher, so a beginner teacher in a public school where teachers are better paid, they have double salary than mine, just to get an idea. So I'm not very good paid. I have 2 children, and my salary is stuck, and it's going to be stuck like this for years because our salaries at this school will never be negotiated. So there is a condition that, I accepted this condition because it was convenient.
Let's see whether you're in the right timing, talking about, because my topic today is about using time in your favor. Give me the month and the day of your birth, not the year. I just want to find out which month, which year, which day you born.
25th of April, 1976.
April. I don't need the year. So April 25th?
April 25, yeah.
Oh, 25, okay. Hold on. Let's see what's going on.
April.
Okay. Well, it looks like this. It looks like your chances of making this happen will be right away. So I would advise for you to look seriously in the next 2-3 months into the possibility of change. Can you do that?
It already happened. It already happened. My question to you, I need an advice.
So you already
because
did?
Yes. I have 2 offers
you did it
that
in the right timing. So preferably would be to be done before your birthday, which you already did, so that's perfect. So the time is in your favor. You understand?
Yes, but I need an advice from you. Tomorrow I have to accept one of the 2 offers. I have 2 offers that I have to accept, one of them tomorrow. And
give me the 2 offers.
One of the offers is a private school where I can teach secondary math. It's very, very nice, the task. It's the one I like. It's challenging. But they offer me a contract till June, and they tell me that after June they don't know if I'm going to be there, if I'm not going to be there. So I'm not very sure about my future there. I'm afraid to choose that offer because I'm afraid after June I won't stay in the school anymore because there are many factors that I don't understand.
Because you won't. You will not.
I won't. Yes?
Yeah, you will not. Yeah, you will not stay.
I will
not stay. They will not
stay.
keep you. No. So this offer is not the one.
the other one is in the public system. There is a class of 10 children with special needs, difficulties in communication.
Okay.
I'm going to switch a bit my field. It's something that it's not that I don't like, I like, but I feel bad because I won't teach math anymore. It's like adaptation scolaire, special education. I'm going to be a special education teacher.
You speak French over there?
Yes, we speak French, yeah.
Vous parlez français là-bas?
Oui, on parle français, oui.
Vous parlez français?
Oui.
Parce que moi, je considère que même si tu prends cette décision, si tu décides à travailler, à prendre cette opportunité, ça va marcher finalement. So what I'm trying to say is that taking this opportunity proves to be right because your income will go up. You're in the right day tomorrow. Tomorrow happens to be, talking about time, very much in your favor. As the energy of the day, it's energy of the one, so you start on the right foot. This place where if you go and work over there, you can switch things around. And you can end up by teaching math some months later or during the fall or within a number of months. So in other words, there's flexibility of changing things over there. So I will take this one.
So you feel like it's a future for me over there.
It's a future for you over there, at least for a period of time. And it's, so in other words, it's an opportunity that you should consider taking because it's going to pay you more and it's going to give you the flexibility to be able to change that particular class into something different, and you might even be able to teach math. I don't know if you will stay there an infinite number of years. You may be there for a while because something else better will be presented. You understand? Something way better might be presented in a period of time. But you already will be way better financially here, and you will love it there. It's gonna be fun over there, and you will feel a difference versus this place.
Okay.
And again, the flexibility is what I want, and there's a woman there who's going to support you very much, and she's going to be like mentoring you, and she's going to be a very positive
Yes, there is a woman. Yes, there is a woman. You're right. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, my love.
You know,
so
you really helped me.
I'm going to a break.
Thank you so much.
Hold on. I love you, my sweetheart. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I'll be back in a second.
Thank you.
The best of the holistic, spiritual, and conscious world. OMTimes Radio. IOM FM.
OMTimes magazine is one of the leading online content providers of positivity, wellness, and personal empowerment. A philanthropic organisation, their net proceeds are funneled to support worldwide charity initiatives via Humanity Healing International. Through their commitment to creating community and providing conscious content, they aspire to uplift humanity on a global scale. Connect at omtimes.com. OMTimes, creating a more conscious lifestyle.
Hello, I'm Sandy Sedgbeer, host of OMTimes Magazine's flagship radio show, What is Going On? My passion is sifting through information, research and innovations from new thought teachers, speakers and researchers pushing back the boundaries of what we know about life, energy, metaphysics and the universe. I love shifting perceptions about who we are, why we're here, and how quickly impossible becomes normal when we open our minds, expand our awareness, and accept that the only limits that exist are those we place upon ourselves. So if you're the kind of forward-thinking, eager investigator of what lies beyond the current reality that most perceive, why not make a date to come play with me in the field of possibilities at 4 p.m. Pacific Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time every Thursday, and together we can discover what's really going on.
Hi, this is New Age Grammy winner Paul Avgerinos. Thanks for listening to OMTimes Radio, and please support my peaceful healing music with a purchase at iTunes, Amazon, or wherever you shop for fine music. Just put my name into the search engine, Paul Av Gerinos, A, V like Victor, G like George, E-R-I-N-O-S. You can also visit me at roundskymusic.com. Thanks for listening, and I'm wishing you the brightest of blessings.
Melissa from Michigan. I work an extra part-time job serving lunch at my child's school, but I still can't afford to put food on our table.
Daniel from California. Choosing whether to pay the rent or pay to fix the car to get to work doesn't leave us with much at all. Now we can't even pay for meals.
Hunger is a story we can end. End it at feedingamerica.org. Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
And I'm back on OMTime Radio. I'm Carmen Harra with Christopher. And as we were talking at the beginning of the show, it's all about timing. As I said earlier, we can never hope to manipulate time because we can only work with time by acknowledging the universal laws and rules that govern time. Like recognizing the four truths of time grants us the wisdom of knowing exactly when to jump into action and when to sit and wait. So how significant it is. Like my previous caller, she was right at the beginning of a new life cycle, perfect time to move in a new direction and change jobs. So we have to become aware of the rules of divine timing and work in hand with time right away, because everything in this universe is in flux. Everything is changing at all time. Even the rocks and even the mountains. We don't think about how life is constantly transforming. We don't see it because it's transforming slowly, but it is transforming in front of our eyes. But when we forget that this is true, we can become attached to situation that we don't want to be attached. Because remember, if you think of the Buddhists, it says the suffering comes from our attachment to how things are or things were or things might be. So you're not attaching to something that was. You're not attaching to something that you were in the past. So you're creating, always reinventing yourself, always a new version of you. You're changing. Life is change, transformation, movement. One of the laws of the universe is that is always valid versus our man-made laws. The law of the universe that says evolution, we're evolving. As long as we work at our circumstances, we can participate in our change. But when we stuck into the past, we cause ourselves grief. So we have to start thinking that anything less than ideal is bad, and we become obsessed with the idea that things are not as we want them to be. So yet when we understand that change is part of life, we have an easier way to accept that our lives are right now the way they are in the right moment. In this very moment, we are together on OMTime Radio. So this is the moment. So if you want to master your life, you have to accept that time is in flux. So anchor yourself in the present and deal with the things as they are presently, because they can change for better or for worse. They can change at any given moment. So, but take the moment, And the paradox is that we have to start with accepting before trying to make our situation better. But I'm going to go and take because like we used to say, and Carl Jung used to say this, while you resist, you persist. So think a little bit, because everything that I'm giving you ties into the concept of time and working with our time. I'm going to go to Jonathan in Florida. Hi, my dear.
Hello. Hi. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you. How are you?
Good. Good. I mean, actually, there's two things. One is I've been trying to get a hold of you to interview you because I have a podcast myself. And the second question is, do you see things improving for my job? I have a commission-based job. and it's I've been sort of trying to. The past 6 months have been sort of recovering from depression for me. So I've been trying to get over a bad relationship.
Jonathan, have you ever had depression before? Is this a reoccurring
yeah, it's
issue?
happened to me before. Yeah.
Are you taking any medication?
I sure am. Yes.
What are you taking, if you don't mind telling me?
I take Lexapro and lithium.
Okay, well, that's pretty much the regular kind of stuff that is prescribed in cases like this. But I wanna ask you the month and the day of your birth to see whether you can get something done right now. So what's the month and the day of your birth?
1972.
When is it? February?
May 28th.
Oh, May 28th. Sorry. Okay, May 6. Just a second. Yeah, I suggest that you take a new job somewhere in the spring before your birthday, because you're in the year when you can actually change things around. And was there another opportunity 3-4 months ago that you didn't take?
It wasn't. I don't think so. I mean, I know that as far as 4 months ago, I mean, it's,
when I say anything that could have happened from May of last year to May now, you could have had another chance. But there is another chance that comes in the next 5-6 weeks. So there's something else. I will want you to change jobs. It feels very right for me. It feels that you're going to be in a new environment and you will be more appreciated, and I even feel more money coming in. This is a good year for changing jobs and making more money.
Okay.
And do you have somebody who leaves you money, like an inheritance?
Oh, I don't know. I have, if I do, it's not something I have.
Or if it's not an inheritance, because it's interesting. My mind is that there's some money, like a source of income or a source of money coming unexpectedly. It can come from an insurance. It can come from somewhere legally. It can come in many ways. I don't know exactly
or
which
a lottery
way it will
ticket.
be.
Are you talking about like the lottery?
Even that. It's just some people have that luck. So you're in a time of your life when you're lucky, actually.
Okay, so in the next few months, I'm going to be having something like that happen.
Yeah, it's one of those moments in your life in which I can say, without any doubt, there's a financial energy coming in your life right now in the next 2 months, 3 months, something like this, right around the corner. So I want you to take that opportunity, use this time in your favor to make it happen, because it's there. And I feel somebody helping you. Somebody's going to help you financially.
I have a co-host. My co-host, and I are doing our radio show together. That's the one that we were wanting to have you come back on. We've had you on before.
I'll come. I'll come. Absolutely, I'll come. Sure.
But who do I contact? I mean, is it a phone number?
My assistant. I have an assistant that usually she handles this.
Right.
So she's the one that I think you should try to be in touch with. I can. Is there any way you can text me on my number or somehow make the connection with my assistant? So
yeah, I mean, I have. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, I have a number right here. If you don't mind me saying it, or
the number that is usually listed, I have a public number that everybody actually can find on my website. Text me on that number. I'll send you my assistant and coordinate with her. So we're going to be on your schedule. Okay, Jonathan.
Thank you.
So much love to you. Thank you for calling me. I'm going to go to Kimberly in New York. Hi, Kimberly. How are you, my dear?
Hi, Carmen. How are you? I'm so glad to talk to you.
I'm so glad to talk to you, my love. Okay. So what's up with you, girl?
So you had asked me, to call back, and
Right.
So my main question is about what's going on with my love life. I called back about 2 weeks ago regarding an ex-boyfriend, Andy. You had said that he was going to be calling. He hasn't yet. You said there was a family.
Okay.
He has had a problem with a family member. I haven't heard anything from him. We were taking the break. But overall, I just want to know, besides him, I want to know about him, but also I just want to know what's going on with my future lifetime significant partner.
So you haven't heard anything from that person? He didn't reach out to you? Nothing?
No.
Well, if things like this happen and you see that, you have to be open to anything else. You have to be open to see if there's someone else, or you just you don't have to be stuck in exactly what we're talking today. You don't get stuck into a situation.
Right. And I'm trying to move on. Can I give you my birthday?
I'm not saying necessarily this man is just gone, because if somebody doesn't reach out in 3 weeks, sometimes not even in 3 months, it doesn't mean they will not reach out at some point. But give me the month and the day. Let's see again which year you are in.
Okay, I'm October 3, 1969.
So October 3, 4, 3, 7. So you're in a good year of love. Till October, you're in the year 6. This is perfect for love. And I am tempted to believe that there is someone new coming that's a little bit younger than the other man, who's introduced to you totally, I think somewhere by March, or can be end of February. So someone new you will meet. I still consider that this other man will somehow, he goes through his own issues probably, and he doesn't even know exactly what to say and how to conduct himself right now. Meanwhile, you detach yourself from this. Don't attach to him. Like we said, no attachment. Try to move on and see who else is out there that can be a great friend. You need to look for new people, and you need to look for who's interested in you, who's willing to spend the time with you, and you will find love relatively soon. It is definitely during the spring and summer of this year. So keep me posted. It's absolutely happening.
Do you think that the new guy is like my lifetime significant partner?
Yeah, this is perfect timing for you to meet your significant partner. So it should be now. That should be the person. But don't get stuck into anything. When you meet somebody, you see he's now responding, move on, because time being in your favor, that person will appear the next day or the next week if you're not stuck into someone. That's why if that guy decided not to call right away, fine. Then we're moving on, so someone else will come immediately. And open your mind to as many people, and one of them will be the right one. But I'm just saying somebody new will come. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Okay, but my question is to you is, do you feel like Andy is going to be reaching out? Is there something wrong with like his dad or something?
He does have issues. Absolutely. Yeah, so there's something going on in his life that doesn't allow him to be ready for more communication or getting more involved. You know, if you're battling a problem in your private life, then probably you're not ready, you know? So that's what's going on.
Right. Well, that's usually when Andy does call, is when he has problems like that.
Yeah, but you don't want somebody to call with his problems. You want somebody to be there for you.
I understand that.
And be available.
Right.
Yeah.
So, do you see Andy calling out at all?
I do see him calling, yeah. I don't know exactly if it's in 3 days or if in another 3 weeks. So it's hard to, time is flexible. Time is like, it flows. It's hard to catch time 100%, but we can estimate and we can use time in our favor. But talking about time in our favor, you have time in your favor for love right now. You have a very good, balanced, harmonious, and loving, like a year with love, the year with the energy of love.
Well, yay for me. I'm excited, and I have been moving on, Carmen. And I have been just having fun, but the right person hasn't come, and I'm all about what's meant to be will be. And I was just curious.
But be aware, because the show is about time. Be aware. if there has ever been a good time to meet somebody, now it's the time to meet the person. Because you're in that year that brings you that energy. So the vibration of time is helping you here. Time is working with you right now. It's not against you, you know?
Well, awesome.
Yeah, because you are in that year of love. One of the years you've been waiting for 12 years, if not even longer. So you've been waiting for this for a long. That's why you're constantly asking, because you know it's there. You just need to validate what you already know. Okay, my Kimberly.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for calling me. I really appreciate you.
Carmen.
So call anytime.
Thank you for taking
I love
my
you.
call.
Hi, Elena from New York. How are you, my dear?
Hi, Carmen. Good to hear you.
Good to hear your voice. So how are we handling time, Elena?
Well, we're trying to be patient.
That's the wisdom of time, is being patient. Yeah, because you know what, time, it does whatever time wants, you know. It's not up to us, it's up to time. Time is the king.
But I'm interested in knowing what you think is.
Are you adjusting to your new life? Are you adjusting to your new situation?
Well, not entirely, no. I mean,
you will. You know, we are creatures of, we adjust, you know. We adjust.
But this is only temporary, so, you know, it's hard to know what's next.
Yeah, but for now, in this temporary moment, you need to live with pleasure, whatever it is that is probably less extraordinary, and make the best of it. Make the best of it. Because knowing that the new phase is coming. So there's a new beginning right after the end of spring, and as the summer is coming in, your life is changing, going back to where you always wanted to be, you know? Yeah. It's really going to be extremely, extremely good for you. Just hang in there a little bit. Just 3-4 months, 5 months, and you will be in a different situation, I promise you. So I'm very grateful that you called. What? What did you say?
What do you see about the romantic, you know, or...
Well, I feel like in your case also somebody new will come right around the summer. So allow that to happen. It's somebody 1 or 2 years younger than you, but it's a total different connection. Way better than everything that happened to you in a number of years. So that's exciting for you too. So allow that to happen. So get excited for knowing what's ahead of you. So prepare yourself from a very good time ahead of you. So I love you, Helen. I'm going to go to a short break. And everybody else, Lani, Rose, Dominga, hold on the line. I'll be with you in a second. Thank you for listening.
The best of holistic, spiritual, and conscious world. OMTimes Radio. IOM FM.
Ascending Hearts is no ordinary dating site, but a spiritual dating site with a purpose, to link you with your soulmate. We engineer the serendipity so you can trust that you will attune with someone that has the same matching vibration as you. Ascending Hearts, the conscious dating site for the spiritually aware. Try Ascending Hearts for free. AscendingHearts.com.
Hello, I'm Lisa Berry. Join me every Monday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time for Light on Living. A chance to see new, hear different, and feel more as I shine the spotlight on all the ways to lighten the load of life's challenges. Light on Living is your link to that new way you're looking for, that new understanding that will enhance your life, and that positive connection that will support your growth. So join me and you'll gain insight and start to see things in a new way that motivates you.
Hi, this is recording artist and composer Yuval Ran, inviting you to a voyage through the chakras, a new double album of guided meditations to transform your life, a sublime musical medicine for nourishing inner peace and reaching to your higher virtues. Get it now at metamindfulnessmusic.com, METTA mindfulnessmusic.com.
I'm Fidel Nshambo. I was born in a city called Bukavu in the Congo. We were a loving family, and then, boom, everything that I had disappeared in a single day. People think that when you are a refugee and they resettle you to America, and all your problems are done. They don't understand that that's the beginning of everything. I was not born a refugee. I was made one.
It's time we welcome refugee families with open arms. Learn more at embracerefugees.org, brought to you by the Ad Council.
And I'm back on OMTime Radio talking about the concept of time. And the first thing that you must do is to be at peace with time. It is a tremendous wisdom to adopt, but I guarantee it will change your life drastically. As I said before, because being in tune with time is an art, is a true skill. The true skill. Try to work on that skill because it's going to give you invaluable reward, that reward of having the peace of mind. If you have peace of mind, then you know how to deal with things. So please don't have trouble remaining in the present, because it's very important to live in the present to grasp the concept of time. And as I have so many of you online today, I'm going to go to Leilani. I think she's waiting for such a long time. Hi, my dear, and welcome to the show.
Hi, Carmen.
Hi, my beautiful. How are you?
Hi, beautiful. I'm grateful. How are you?
I'm grateful to you too. Isn't that beautiful?
You have such a beautiful voice.
Oh, it makes you feel so good. So give gratitude and love. Isn't that amazing? It's like I feel like I'm hugging you. I love you. You know. Isn't that beautiful? The feeling of, being graceful and grateful because we are here right now in this very moment, and we can connect and we can share experiencing, feeling, and care about each other genuinely, authentically. I think that's great. So anything you can ask me or anything that resonates with you with my topic today.
Well, I love your topic today. I feel like I've been in a holding pattern for several years now with regard to my career and location.
For how long? How long has it been?
Well,
how long
I lost a really good job in 2012.
Oh, okay. So we talking about around 7 years, no?
Yeah, and I have a healing arts practice, and it's not thriving.
That's
so I'm
beautiful.
looking. Yeah,
but that idea in itself
so
is beautiful. But something must be missing. When we've been talking that the time is associated with the concept of change, transformation, evolution, and movement. So if a business gets stuck somewhere in its evolution, in its own transformation, then you might feel like nothing is happening, and then you might not see the finance coming in, and you feel like it's dying. The question is, what makes this business stuck somewhere, and why is this business not evolving? Do you have an answer for this?
Intuitively, I feel like it's because I don't love where I live, and I haven't really committed.
That can be true.
I haven't committed to being in one place.
Okay.
And the rent is really high.
Which year are you in? Do you know which year are you in? Your personal year?
I think I'm in a 1 year. I'm in a 1 year.
So give me the month and the day. That's it. Let me verify if you don't mind.
10/24.
10. That's a 1/24 is a 6. 7. Well, you will be as of October in the year 1. So you're not in the year 1 yet. You're in the year 9. Which may still things drag on a little, because the year 9 is preparing yourself for something major, which is starting like a huge new chapter, 12-year chapter, that you have to start on the right foot. So if you're in the year 9, you still have things to close. And one of the things that you will have to close is where you live, closing the door to probably the way you're doing business and doing it differently, like relocation. I think it's what you should consider right now. And when I say right now, it can be any time from now all the way down to the fall or to the summer. But I definitely think that that's what's going to happen. You will rethink, you'll reevaluate, and you will make a fresh new start as you step in closer to your birthday.
Okay.
Reflect a little bit about that. It has a lot of power, what I'm telling you. Think about it. Think for a day, 2, 3, 5, till next week, and we can talk again. So think about, yes, here I am. I need to make a major change because I'm about to start a new life cycle. And I'm not going to start the new life cycle on the same environment because then I'm not moving anything around. You know, sometimes in life you even have to move things in your home in order to create the sense of transformation. So it's good to move. It's good to... That's why we change clothes. That's why we change our hair. We change the way we look. We change accessories. We change environment, places where you work. We change homes. We change cars. We change everything because we want to create the concept of change. So what I'm feeling in your case, you're about to enter a big chapter in the book of your life. Make sure you delete everything that you don't need. Make sure you throw away everything that you don't need, all the clutter, all the nonsense, all the papers that are old that you don't need, all the clothes that you don't need. You understand what I mean? Like starting a new person. Go through the purification. Go through the process of reinventing you. That might even mean starting to create a new reality. Why is so relevant? Because whatever you decide from the fall all the way to the fall of 2020 will define your life for the next 12 years. How powerful is that? Because you set the grounds of a new beginning. You build a new home. You create the foundation. And the way you're going to do it, you can't do it based on the old foundation. Does it make sense?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's what I want you to do. Then I really want you to think very seriously and make it in motion, in vision, like you create a movie. See the movie, how this is going to unfold. And call me next week or whenever you feel good about, let's take it to the next step further into envisioning how this is going to look. But this is big for you, really big. So you're still in the year 9, by your preparation for the year, for the year 1 is right around the corner. So that's why you talk. Okay. That's why we're talking. That's why you're with me on the radio. There's a major significance into this.
And what about love?
Well, that comes through to love too. This is not only, I promise you, by changing all of this, indirectly the frequency of love will shift. So indirectly, you know what I mean? There is love coming in your life. I see you with a fabulous guy. I really see it. I see you on the table. It makes me laugh. You have a red dress. My mind works with vision, and I see people. So I see you with this guy, and he's polite, he's mannered, he's wow, I love it. Okay, my beautiful.
I'm very picky, Carmen.
I know, but this guy is going to be amazing. Yeah, you really think this guy was worth waiting for him.
Beautiful. Thank you for your time. I appreciate you.
I love you, sweetie. I'll wait for your call
again.
Love you so much. I love you, sweetheart. Hi, Jay from Virginia. Hi, Jay. How are you?
Hey, Carmen. How are you? So nice to hear your voice.
Oh, my God. Thank you so much for calling me. So
Absolutely.
What is your question with your life right now, in this moment in time, and where are we going from here? What is your major sort of, I shouldn't call it concern, but where do you think I can guide you? Where is my guidance here coming?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay. So at the last time we spoke, my main thing is about, I'm a singer. I go by J. Brittany.
Yes. I love you. You're brilliant.
Love you too. So my thing is, how do I get the J. Brittany experience off the ground? What city should I start in? How do I start this whole thing to do a tour, a worldwide tour?
I think you should start either New York. New York resonates with me. Or what kind of a music you sing? Will this fall in the category of country music or no?
No, so it's pop music, dance music, the style of Rihanna, that kind of thing.
For some reason, one of the connection that you will have into your life, and it's a man that has lighter eyes and has a bit of beer, but he is into country music, but he will be instrumental in guiding you in the kind of a music that you want to promote. And I see you starting to sing somewhere, but in my opinion, it's New York. And it's somewhere, the downtown area, the Chelsea area, somewhere over there. And it is through the help of people. So you will be guided in the right direction. I see a big R and S. There's some initials that are associated with a music company backing you up, somebody helping you, somebody hiring you. Just get ready. You know what I mean? Prepare yourself from the big experience.
Absolutely, because I do feel it. So it's I'm preparing for it.
Yes. But I promise you, you're going to do phenomenal. Just buy clothes, rehearse, just imagine that you are, close your eyes and imagine yourself in front of 20,000 people, you know what I mean? Who are, taking pictures of you and who are, celebrating and dancing with you and jumping and singing and, and try to see in which way you can create something that is different from Rihanna, that is you, that has your imprint on it, Create your authenticity because you have it. Just get it out of you. Get it out. And in whichever way you can learn, even a little bit of dance, a little bit of, take some classes. It's always good to take some vocals, go with eventually a teacher, but look for New York. That's the major message that I have for you. I love you, Jay, and call me anytime.
I love you too.
I'm here.
I will. Thank you so much.
Okay, beautiful. Hi, Rose in New Jersey again. How are you, my dear? You still on with me? Rose?
No, she dropped off.
You dropped,
Dominguez and someone new calling him.
Okay, so who else is there? Let me see. So, hi, Dominguez.
Hi, Carmen. How are you?
It's so good to hear your voice. You were telling me you dropped some pounds?
Oh, yeah, I lost 47 so far since April.
Oh, my goodness. How proud am I of you, my love. Wow. Congratulations.
Yeah,
That's pretty
you.
Remarkable. That's incredible.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah, I'm excited. I still have 70 pounds more to lose to get to 140 or 135.
You slowly getting there. When you get rid of all of this, you will say, wow, how can it be that amazing, Yeah,
I'm excited. But I'm trying to work hard to get off depression. I think that's something that
depression is associated with excessive weight, with all the struggling, whatever, has a lot to do, because we eat because we feel too much, all your emotions and your hormones in the brain are out of balance, and that's when depression comes. The neurotransmitter, serotonin goes very down, epinephrine goes high, and this is when the brain is out of, the chemistry is off. So that's what depression is identified. But you have to be careful how you take, how long you take medication, because you don't want to depend on it for the rest of your life. And some medication can make you even way more depressed than you should be. So it depends what you're on. But I can see the transformation in you, and I can tell you that you're going to be perfect, my love. And everything is going to happen in the right timing, and you are in the right time, Dominguez. But I love you, and thank
you
so much for calling me. So I have my last caller. I don't know if I can go to Adrian. Hi, Adrian. How are you, my dear?
Hello.
Hi, how are you? I have 1 minute left of the show. I'm so excited that you called me. So how can I help you, my love?
I just find out the good news tonight, and I'm not sure how this is going to impact me.
Tell me.
So the human resources vice president, she's going to be in charge of a different line of business as well. And she was telling me that she might have something for me to work directly for her. So I'm not quite sure
which
if
is
this
exactly why we want it, no?
Yes.
And
so is that a good move or not?
It's a very good move. It's a perfect move. I feel that's exactly what we are planning to have. And it's just the beginning of a sequence of amazing moves that are ahead of you. And I love you. I adore you. I'm so grateful that you called me. And for everybody listening, I'm Carmen Harra on OMTime Radio. Thank you for listening. I'll be with you next week. Same time, same place, OMTime Radio, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. God bless all of you. Thank you for listening.